Hi guys, welcome back. This is 20 Gaming again, bringing another Reverse 1999 content. In this video, we're just gonna be talking about stuff, team building, what are you thinking moving forward if you're free to play, but you're veteran, what are your pull priorities, or you're trying to build a team that you really like. So again, the Dev 2.7 Dev broadcast has given us an update, like looking at the future, picking at the future that they will be giving us a selector. The good thing about Reverse 1999, usually what the events that CN is getting, we're also getting in global. They don't treat us as a second-class citizen compared to Nikkei, which they're thinking that's just a different game on CN, and I know they can do that, but like why don't they just like combine together? It's the same anyways. So I don't really know. Or Black Beacon, that they got really big backlash moving forward. That's why I'll make a video that I'm not playing Black Beacon anymore because I give him another chance, but like they blew it again. Anyways, going back. So they will be giving us on the 2.7 update a selector. It's not a portrait. A portrait is a copy, right? So a portrait they're gonna be giving us on the 2.8. Okay, 2.8. But the selector they will be giving us on 2.7, up and coming 2.7 patch. Okay. So before you do that, you need to clear all of the content or the stored contents written here for you to open the full roster. Okay. So in this video, we're talking about the teams, but my opinion is there's like full four-man team and there's core teams as well. Core teams wherein you just need two for them to work, and you can just mix and match whatever, like a buffer or a healer, for you to like make that work, make that core team work. For example, I'll give you an example. If you want new Babel and Jay for shields and attacks, you know, like returning counter attack, new Babel and Jay are your core team. Okay, so that's one. But my suggestion is don't pull for new Babel because again, they're like a fun team to build, but the damage wise it's incomparable to get like with other meta defining core teams. Okay, so Druvis a skip. Sotheby, if you are trying to build a poison team, it's you want to get Sotheby, but again, it's not one of those characters that you need at the moment if you want to build like a strong character, especially if you pulled for Ricoleta, right? If you pulled for Ricoleta, for sure, no doubt, in the selector coming up in 2.7, if you don't have Melania is your target because Melania makes Ricoleta shine bright like a diamond, okay? Because Melania has the same debuff as Ricoleta, wherein you get, whenever you hit that enemy with the debuff, you gain Moxie. And we know for a fact that Ricoleta needs to at least get 10 Moxie to activate double the damage on her ults. Okay? And also, Melania is a single target damage dealer on her ult that increases like the main damage for additional damage for Ricoleta. Okay? Which is really good. So again, if you have Ricoleta, must pull Melania. Okay, no doubt. So that's done. That's done on your 2.7 selector. But if you want to pull for the blood team, I think Eternity can be with your team as well, coming in with Nautica. Like Eternity is really good. But like if you want to get that Eternity Similwise Nautica combo, it's all up to you. But like I feel like I might be pulling for Eternity. Depends. If you like, I already have Similwise. I already have, like, if I pull for Eternity and then I'll pull for Nautica, then my blood team is complete. Okay? So you want to do that, or you want Pickles. If you want Pickles for your Jew, and also Pickles is also a good combination. If you already have Melania and Ricoleta, Pickles would be a good support for Ricoleta because again, Pickles increases your mineral damage dealers. Also, Jew will benefit for Pickles more. Okay, so this is the things that you need to consider, and that's why I'm giving you an option what to do. Okay, but again, at the end of the day, if you don't have Melania, get Melania. If you want to pull for your blood team, go for Eternity. And if you didn't pull for Ricoleta, okay, An Lee is a skip. Shamani is a skip. Jessica, a skip for sure. Jessica is a bit lackluster in the poison meta. If you have Willow, she's much better compared to Jessica, that's for sure. So, Med Pocket. If you want to build Ricoleta team, she's also good, but like she's a skip. So, I feel the main things that you need to watch out for here are Melania for Ricoleta, Eternity for your blood team. I call it blood team, okay? And then Voyager Voyager, this is technically I'm crossed between Voyager and Eternity. I'm trying to, and this is where your core teams come into play. Okay, so because again, Voyager and Kiparena, I can't really pronounce it. Voyager and Kiparena will be one of your core teams from your impromptu. Okay, so let me just look at this one. Let me just make sure that I'm not spouting nonsense here. I have a bit of yeah. So your core team from your impromptu is Kiparena and Kiparena or and Voyager. So without a left, because I'm trying to not pull for a left, I have already Matilda. So I have Matilda. I'm trying to pull for Kiparena because even though without impromptu, Kiparena is still strong with her shields and whatnot. Even not in the impromptu team, but like impromptu is technically her bread and butter paired with Voyager. So ultimately, I might be pulling for Voyager here in the selector and pull for Kiparena after. Okay, so that I have Matilda there. I might put in maybe Regulus or 6 with the Eurekas. So I might be doing that. But at least I'm not gonna be pulling for Aleph. Aleph is very strong, don't get me wrong. But like I only have a very few summons. I already have 140 summons on my roster. And I don't wanna pull for Aleph knowing that like Kiparena is like in the horizon. Okay? So I might pull for Aleph in the future. But because the main core would be your Voyager and Kiparena or Kiparena, that would be my main target. Okay? So, Kiparena. I can't really pronounce her name. So, again, so those are the things that you need to like consider. Okay? So, the 2.7 selector is solely dependent on your roster that you have. But my take would be, the main points would be Voyager here, point of contention. Voyager for your impromptu, if you don't have her. Melania for your Ricoleta team. Eternity for your blood team. And then go ahead with whatever you want after this. Okay, you can go for Pickles. If you want a fun team with New Babel and Jay, you can go with that. But like I suggest not. Anli, not. Shamanin, no. Juvis, no. Poison Team Sotheby. Lilia follow-up, but you already have, most likely, if you have a follow-up team, you already have a Flutter Page, Patutu, Anjanala, and 37. So you already have that, so you don't need Lilia anymore. So again, it's all about Voyager, Eternity, and Melania. And then other than that, just giving you suggestions on where to mix and match stuff here. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe again. Who are you pulling in these portraits along the way coming up in the 2.7 patch? I would like to hear from you guys. Again, this is 2300 Gaming, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.